Your main man Leandro Cut, and today we have another video, but today is not going to be more of a PvP video, but it's going to be more of a beginner's guide on how to start and settle in inside the God's Legacy. From the Discord server itself, people has been asking all these questions about AFK, flinging, glitches, bugs, RPG, ults. I'm going to be going over all of that and side of this video right here, how to get a style, how to get borrowed powers, and I'll be answering all questions and stuff. I'll be basically starting from the beginning. Obviously, you have your little main menu right here, and you have info updates where this tells all the updates. As you can see, we are currently in version 1.1.2.0, and then this will tell you how to get XP. I'll be telling you guys how to level up. Obviously, you can see right here, but it'll be better if I explain it in game. So you have this little play button right here. You press play, and you have these two are currently not implemented in the game yet at the time of this recording, so you go automatically to lobby matches. Now, when you're starting inside this game, you'll obviously be loading inside the lobby matches where it's going to be only arena mode. There's currently no AFK mode inside of the game, which sadly is a bit of a problem. Was becoming soon, but the owner of the game said he will be adding a AFK mode inside the game. Whenever you start inside the game, depends on what match it is. If it's lives, you will not be able to join inside the game, but right here you start inside the game, you have your little map, then this will be your character, you have your UI, you have your health, your stamina, then you have your money, clan name, your name, and then you have your level right here. First things first, if you press M, you have these 5 little things right here. You have a setting bar, borrowed power, fighting style, cloud, and Robux. So first things first is that when you start out inside of the game, you'll be transformed to this little lobby right here, or inside of a game while another one is active. Now the thing about this is that first of all, you have your Gamepass shops over here, and then you have a little buy skins, which is not implemented inside the game yet. Don't mind this, by the way. If you press M, you have these 5 little things right here. This is for the private server. This is for if you want to buy any of these right here, emotes, one, or whatever. And you have your settings with low GFX and mute music, and then you have your borrowed power and your fighting styles. For fighting styles, you have 6 fighting styles: basic combat, boxing, karate, taekwondo, tai chi, and taekyon. Each time you level up any of these fighting styles right here, you'll be able to get a new skill. For an example, you have boxing over here. You see on the top over here, this will be your style mastery on your EXP bar. You'll be starting from style mastery level 0 or 1. If you go up by a style mastery level, you'll be able to unlock a new skill. Now, in order for you to get a new skill, you also need money to buy the new skill. It goes 1, 2, 3, and then the ultimate. Bruh. So then obviously you can choose any of these styles if you want, but you need to be a certain level. I currently unlocked all of these, so I do not know what level you need for these, but I'm pretty sure the maximum is taekyon or tai chi, and you need level 8 for that. Next thing is that if you want to get your ultimate, you need to get this to style mastery level 4. Another thing is that in order for you to level up these style masteries, you need to, 1, go inside of a game, play, go in arena, obviously lobby match, and then you have to fight people, win games, and that's how you level up your style mastery. The more damage you do and the more kills you get with the more things that you do on the style is how much more XP you get. These are not very hard to level up. You can probably get a max style in any of these within a day. Now these are all about basic combat. I won't say which one is the best. That's basically for the fighting styles. For the ultimate, in order for you to use these ultimates, you need to not have a borrowed power on, which is what we'll be going on. The next thing we have is the borrowed power, which is going to be this little thing right here. So right here for the borrowed power, you only have 3 borrowed powers right now, which is implemented inside the game. You have Aegis Shield, Joker, and then Megalodon. You can only get Megalodon at level 21, Joker at level 15, and Aegis Shield at level 5. Each of these borrowed powers all have 3 skills for each and one of them. In order for you to get 3 of the skills, you have to level up the BP Mastery. If you want to activate the borrowed power, you must hit left control key on your keyboard in order for you to activate them. The keybinds is Z for the first skill, X for the second skill, and G for the third skill. Obviously, every time you level your borrowed power mastery, you always get the skill, which is basically Z for your first one, and then so goes on and so goes on. You can choose each and one you want by going to a certain level. Obviously, this costs us money. Now, we'll be going over money in this game. This is basically your money right here. Every time you always win a match or win a game or do whatever damage and how good you do, you earn money right here. And then every time you win a game or whatever, you will be getting more XP during that moment. The more XP you get, the more levels you go up to. I'm currently level 42 because I played a lot of matches and win a lot of games. Now, the thing about this game is that you do not have a game game experience bar yet, or AFK mode, so you'll be forcefully playing a lot of games without knowing how much matches you need to actually level up to that next level. But you do not have to worry about that. The owner will be implementing a game experience bar soon enough later inside the game. This is what we call 1 right here. This is very important because if you do not have this, you cannot buy a fighting style or borrowed power. Next, we have the clouds right here, which is basically for a private server. In order for you to get a private server, you need to 1, go on the game's front page, and you need to buy a private server for about 150 Robux. And once you get inside, you just press private server, and then you'll basically having your little server code, and then you can share it to anybody you want for them to join inside of your private server. So that's about it for private servers. Next is the Robux, which obviously I went over here, and that's really about it. For borrowed powers, if you have any of the borrowed powers equipped, you are not allowed to use your ultimate. In order for you to use your ultimate inside the game, you need to 1, you need to make sure you have fighting styles just by itself. You need to make sure that you always have this too. You need to make sure you don't have a borrowed power equipped. Now that's about it. I'll be going over ultimates right now. All right, so now we'll be equipping boxing, which I have the ultimate right here for boxing currently. Now, in order for you to use the ultimate, you need to 1, make sure you don't die, and make sure you rack up enough experience for your experience bar. I'll be going inside the game to actually show you that in a minute. But in order for you to use your ultimate, you just need to make sure you do not have a borrowed power on at all. If you want to unequip it, you just click on the borrowed power, then you press equip if you want to equip it, and then unequip right here if you want to unequip. So if you have it unequipped, then you are allowed to use your ultimate. All right, so I currently have one of my friends inside of the game, the owner of the game right here. He'll be helping me demonstrating this right here. So first things first, I have boxing right now with no borrowed power. If you hit him right here, it says charging right here, and then every time you always hit that person, your yellow experience bar goes up. Now, if you were to ever die, you would lose all this experience. It doesn't really matter how much skills you do, you can always do this, and then every time you always hit them, this experience bar goes up really fast and really quick depending on how much you do. Now again, if you ever die, you would always lose all this experience right here, so try not to die. If you were to ever die, there's also regeneration inside this game, so you do not need to worry about that. Now, I'll be charging up this full bar right here real quick. Give me a minute. So right here, I currently have my boxing ultimate right here. It says press Y for O. Now, if you're a genuine fighter, if you were to just press Y out of nowhere, it wouldn't work. It's best to do it inside of a combo. Now, here is the boxing ultimate. As you can see right here, when you have your bar fully charged, your ultimate will activate if you press Y. Now, obviously, right when you do the ultimate, or if you miss it, this will go back at 0. Now, in order for you to obviously get the ultimate, you need to make sure you do not have a borrowed power on at all, and make sure the borrowed power, and you need to make sure the fighting style is actually at least level 4 in order for you to get the mastery. Now, that is about it. Alright, so as you can see right here, there's going to be 3 teams, Team Red, Team Blue, and Team Green. Every time you always join a game and it says Team Deathmatch, you'll be able to join each one of these teams right here. Now, every time you always hit the person, your damage goes up by at least 4 or 5, and the more damage you do, the more experience and money you get. If you were to create a private server, you'll be able to join by this code right here, which it generates on the bottom left. Tell anybody this code and they'll be able to join by pressing M, pressing the cloud, copy and pasting the code right here, and then pressing join to join inside of that private server. Now, next thing is that if you want to join inside the game, but you want to go AFK mode without joining any of the matches, that is not implemented inside the game yet, but that'll be implemented soon enough. If you were to get this to full bar, right, and then you were to take at least say like 30 through like 2 minutes for you to even do the ultimate, your ultimate bar will go all the way down at 0. Every time you always win a game, it will always show you or a team that has won the game, and then every time you won, there will be a little ching of coins, and then you'll be able to get money right here, or you'll be able to level up. Clans do not do anything inside of this game yet. For the flinging inside the game, the flinging will be done. The flinging will be fixed inside the game soon. You guys do not have to worry about that. If you guys are gonna fling or any data losses, make sure you clip or screenshot your data before you play a game to make sure that the staff team or Kagami or the Surge or the owners of God's Legacy can help you regain back your storage. Moderators and staff team will actually be doing something inside of the game, so beware if you were to see a staff inside the game possibly get kicked or banned if you were to exploit or hack. For the stamina, your stamina will regen every now and then. Just try not to waste too much of it. I'll be showing a little thing right here. Go over here and I'll be pressing, as you can see right here, he hit me, and my health regens every time I always get hit. If I were to do this, my stamina will go down, it can come all the way back up. My stamina will go down, come all the way back up. Stamina will come down, come all the way back up. So obviously that's basically it for most of the things. For the Robux right here, toxic emote, chill emote, wordy emote, then you have the one with 2 EXP 1 hour, then you have 2 times natural treasure chance. This is not implemented inside the game yet. This is not implemented inside the game yet, but this, I think it's implemented inside the game. I do not know, but do not buy any of these, as I do not know 100% if it's inside the game. Obviously, I have gone over most of this stuff inside the game. Obviously taught you how to start out. RPG mode will be inside the game soon. You guys do not have to worry about that. This game is not going to be a battleground ABA type game. This game will obviously have RPG mode where you guys will get your quests and etc. It is compatible for Xbox, but there's no Xbox controls, and there is no mobile controls inside the game too, so it's basically useless. You cannot hit on mobile, so if you guys see it on mobile, you guys cannot place it on mobile anyways. Next thing for Xbox is that there's no shift lock on Xbox, so beware of that. If you guys want any of your questions to be asked, make sure to put inside the comments below, or make sure you always go inside the Discord server. Join the Discord server below for more questions and for more info to be updated on more updates coming soon inside the game and when RPG mode drops. This game is officially released to the public, so you guys can play it right now inside the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys find this very helpful.